Your cat is trying to tell you something right now, and you're not hearing it. Not because you don't love them, but because cats speak a language so ancient, so layered with instinct and secret feeling, that even the most devoted owners miss it. And some of the things you do every single day, things that feel like love, may actually be causing your cat silent stress, confusion, or even pain. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain, and some of what you're about to discover will genuinely surprise you. Number 1. You're staring into their soul, and they're terrified. Think about the last time you looked lovingly into your cat's eyes. To you, it was a moment of connection. To your cat, it may have felt like a predator locking onto prey. In the animal kingdom, a direct, unblinking stare is a threat, a challenge, a warning. Cats use prolonged eye contact to intimidate rivals before a fight, and your sweet, well-meaning gaze triggers that exact same ancient alarm. Studies show that cats experience a cortisol spike, a stress hormone, during prolonged direct eye contact with humans they don't fully trust yet. If you want to tell your cat, "I love you," in their language, do the slow blink. Look at them softly, then slowly close and open your eyes. It's the feline equivalent of a hug, and many cats will blink back. Number 2, you pick them up when they don't want to be held. Cats are not dogs. They did not evolve as pack animals who comfort each other through touch. They are solo hunters, beings who choose contact on their own terms. When you scoop up your cat without warning, you're overriding one of their most primal needs: control. Even if your cat tolerates being held, notice the signals: a flicking tail, ears rotating backward, a tensed body. These aren't signs of a grumpy cat. They are a quietly screaming animal asking to be put down. Research from the University of Lincoln found that cats bond most deeply with owners who respect their boundaries, not those who initiate contact most frequently. Let your cat come to you. Every time they choose you, it means infinitely more than every time you chose them. Number 3, your home is too loud, and it never stops. A cat's hearing is extraordinary. They can detect frequencies humans cannot even register. They hear the electrical hum in your walls, the distant rumble of traffic, the stress in your voice even when you think you're calm. Now imagine living inside a machine that never turns off, TV blaring, music pumping, people talking over each other. That is your cat's reality. And it creates something researchers now call chronic low-grade stress. A constant, invisible exhaustion that shortens lives and dulls spirits. Cats have 32 muscles in each ear, allowing them to rotate towards sounds with pinpoint accuracy. This same sensitivity makes sustained noise a genuine source of distress. Even just creating one quiet corner in your home, a room, a shelf, a nook, can give your cat the silence their nervous system is begging for. Number 4, you feed them the same food in the same bowl every single day. This sounds harmless, even responsible. Routine is good, right? But here's what's happening beneath the surface. In the wild, cats are obligate carnivores who hunt up to 20 times a day. Their bodies and minds are built for variety, different textures, different prey, different smells. A single dry kibble in a plastic bowl is the nutritional equivalent of feeding a human the same vitamin pill for every meal of their life. Many cats on purely dry diets live in a state of chronic mild dehydration because their instinct tells them to get water from their prey, not a separate bowl. This quietly stresses the kidneys over years. Cats have an extremely low thirst drive compared to other mammals. Their ancestral diet, raw prey, was about 70% water. Dry food contains less than 10%. Rotate proteins. Add wet food. Even a little change mimics the natural variety they're silently craving. Number 5, you punish them, and it makes everything worse. You spray them with water. You shout, "No!" You tap their nose, and for a moment it seems to work. They stop. But here's what's actually happening in that small, intelligent mind. Cats do not connect punishment to behavior the way dogs sometimes can. What they connect it to is you. To your presence, to your energy. Every spray of water doesn't teach them scratching is bad. It teaches them you are unpredictable, you are not safe. And slowly, quietly, the bond erodes. They don't stop the behavior. They just hide it from you, while trusting you a little less each time. Number 6. You've taken away their ability to hunt. Your cat is a predator, not metaphorically, literally. Hardwired in every cell to stalk and hunt and pounce. And in a modern home with food appearing magically in a bowl, that drive goes utterly, completely unsatisfied. This creates something called redirected aggression and predatory frustration, where the hunting instinct with nowhere to go turns into random attacks on your ankles, obsessive behavior, or deep, dull lethargy that looks like laziness but is actually something closer to depression. Studies show that cats who engage in simulated hunting play, chasing a wand toy to a kill, show measurable reductions in stress hormones and destructive behavior. Give them a kill. Let them catch the toy. Let them win. That moment of capture satisfies something ancient in them that no amount of cuddles ever can. Number 7. Your litter box is slowly making them sick. There is a rule most cat owners have never heard. 1 litter box per cat plus 1 extra. If you have 1 cat and 1 box, you already have too few. Cats are hyper-fastidious creatures. A box that hasn't been scooped in 24 hours can feel to them like being forced to use a filthy public restroom with no alternative. They will hold it, and holding it again and again creates urinary tract infections, crystals, and blockages. The litter type matters too. Many scented litters are overwhelming to a nose 14 times more sensitive than yours. What smells fresh to you smells like a chemical factory to them. Number 8. Your stress is their stress, and they carry it silently. This one is hard to hear. When you are anxious, your cat feels it. When you are grieving, they feel that too. Cats are exquisitely tuned to human emotional states, reading your posture, your voice, your scent, the cortisol in the air around you. They cannot understand what's wrong. They cannot help, but they absorb it. And many cats develop stress-related illness, overgrooming, hiding, or appetite changes in direct response to a turbulent home environment. A 2019 study in PLOS1 found that cats mirror their owners' stress levels. Those with anxious owners showed significantly higher stress markers in their own behavior. And biology. Your cat is not just a pet in your life. They are a witness to your life, feeling everything alongside you, asking for nothing in return. Conclusion. Here's what I want you to take away from all of this. Your cat chose you. In their quiet, mysterious, ancient way, they decided you were worth staying near, worth watching, worth sleeping beside, and they don't need you to be perfect. They need you to be present, to watch for the slow blink, to hear the flick of the tail, to understand that sometimes the most loving thing you can do is simply hold still. Because love in the language of cats is not noise and motion and holding on. It is patience. It is space. It is learning to speak a language older than words. You now know more about your cat than most people ever will. Use it. And notice, really notice, how they look at you today. If this changed the way you see your cat even slightly, share it with someone who loves theirs. And if you want to keep going, deeper into the hidden worlds of the animals around us, I'll see you in the next one.